Hi, thanks for joining me today. This is the introduction for Hope Through Depression with Focused Action. You'll get the full story later. And there's a lot of depression going around, and especially with COVID-19, with having to isolate. Things are picking up now. We're in phase 3, but it it is de-energizing not to be with people when you consider that you can't have groups of 50 or more people. I mean, they have to be less. And I love being around people. I get my energy there. And I really want to give this introduction to get you interested more, because I gave a teaser, and probably you're watching because you saw the teaser. So what's the story? Well, it's about stigma. When a person breaks their arm or any limb, they don't mind sharing that story or get their cast signed. But when you ask them, how are you doing? Well, okay. Or okay, it might be okay, but it's hard to see what's inside. Now, a few years ago, I read an article on mental health in a local newspaper, and they highlighted statistics at the very top. I pick out the one statistic is that 20% of Canadians in their lifetime will experience, mental health concerns, like myself, situational depression. Now, my purpose is to inspire you. You may be feeling really down and you don't think you can get better, but you can. There's resources out there, and I have a story of the steps that I took. So when you see the full story, I want you to think about your challenges. What is bringing you down? And you might ask, why on earth do you want to tell this story, this broken heart story of this relationship that ended? And because there's so many people hurting, like 1 in 5, wherever you go. And maybe it's more sometimes. And what I will include is my family history. What happened in 2013 of April and the summer of 2017. Now, I've given this speech 13 times for the Mood Disorders Association Speakers Bureau of BC. It's changed a lot over the time. I'm a voiceover artist. I'm Earl Thomas the Voice. And I know that when I get a script and I read it, and if I read it 7 times, it's going to sound different each time. But I want to get the point across now and in the big message, in the big story, that when you get better, don't think it's over. Depression will try to come back and get you, and you can have tools to deal with it. So there's no absolute cure, but you need to be able to talk about it and get rid of that stigma. I'm going to start my speech with my relationship with my grandfather. Now, how on earth could I have a relationship with my grandfather? He died before I was born. That's something to think about. So I'm looking forward to doing Hope Through Depression with Focused Action. We'll see you next time.